Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Odum Business Consult. In my introductory video I said I'm going to teach you how to automate accounting ledgers and how to automate trial balance. So without wasting much time, let's see what we can do in this video. So let me open my Excel. And the first sheet, I will name it group of accounts. Of accounts. I'll create another one, name it journal entry. Okay, so let's start with these two. We will be adding more as and when it's become necessary. Now in accounting, I believe or I presume that you have basic accounting knowledge. Okay, so what I'm going to say here is not going to be something new to all of us, and if this is the first time you are coming across something like this as an accounting, then I will take this opportunity to give a brief explanation on some of the things that I will be giving out to you, so that you can follow us to the end of the video. Now in accounting, every transaction needs to be recorded in the books of the business. Okay, so if the business purchase motor vehicle, it needs to be recorded. So in order to record a transaction, you need to identify at least two accounts from a transaction, and the account that you identify needs to be placed under certain headings or certain groups. So when you say group of accounts in accounting, we are talking about the elements, the key elements in financial accounting. Okay, so without bothering you with so many explanations, what I mean over here, in every accounting transaction we are going to get either assets a liability or liabilities, income, expenses, or equity. So these are the elements that we have in financial accounting, the key 5 elements in financial accounting. So every transaction will either fall under one of these elements. Okay, we have we have 5 main groups in financial accounting. Now over here, these two can be subdivided into, so let's see, we can have another group for assets, can have fixed assets, or current assets. And under liabilities, we are also going to get either current liability or liabilities, or fixed or long-term liabilities. And for income, we will not get any other group, so it remains the same as income. Expenses, the same. Equity remain equity. So these are the elements of financial statement. Okay, or for a layman understanding, every transaction that happens in a business falls under any, or at least one of the elements that I've listed over here. It falls under that, at least one of them. Every transaction needs to be placed under at least one of these elements that I've listed over here. So for you to understand what you are going to do, you better appreciate what I am teaching you right now. Okay, so this is what we are going to use. Let me do some formatting. Okay, so now that we have, let's see what we can also do under journal entry. So journal entry is what we are going to use to record the transactions. Okay, so I believe you know the format. We have date, we have description, or details, we have accounts, then we have account type. So under account type, this is where we are going to place the account under any of these elements. Okay, so here I want us to do a drop down list. So let's see what we can do. We select everything here. Data validation, data validation. We select list, and source. Our source will be this, right? Then come to input message. then input message, just write please okay. So this is what we have. Okay, so you come here, you can select from that. Okay, then from there we have debit, we have credit. If you like, add comments. Let me do some formatting. So here, date, choose date. Okay, so this is the formats for journal entry. Now that we are done, let's begin doing some recording. Okay, so on the 1st of January 2025, we started business. With cash. So what are the accounts being affected by this transaction? You can talk of cash. Then cash is what? Cash will be placed under current assets. Okay, so I think I have to make changes over here. The source here is supposed to be current assets. Current assets. Okay, so let's say amount is 10,000. And I believe you know that every transaction needs to be recorded twice, right? Debit account to have a corresponding credit account. So let's do that. The same date, 1st January 2025, started business. So here we have capital, right? I believe you know it now. And capital is an out equity, owner's equity. Go to the credit side. How much? 10,000. Okay, so assuming on the 2nd January 2025, got goods on credit from SK Limited. So you purchased to purchase goods on credits from SK Limited. We have stock, right? Stock is coming in. Account type, stock is under hot current assets. The amount, let's say 12,000. So we have to record the other side of the transaction. The same date, 2nd January 2025. Purchased from SK Limited. Here is going to have SK Limited, right? This what? Creditors or a creditor is under current liability. We bought something and credit from SK Limited. He is our creditor, and creditors are under liabilities. Okay, so credit side, how much? 12,000. Let's see, on the 20th of January, we sold some of the products or some of the stock for cash. So we have goods sold for cash. So we have cash is coming in, right? Cash is what? Current assets. Let's say we sold for 10,000. Some of the product for 10,000. Then have the same dates, 20. Goods sold. So we have sales, right? And sales is under revenue, or is under income. How much? 10,000. But this transaction is affecting our stock. We sold some of the products or some of our stock for cash, so the stock is reducing. And for that matter, we need to know the cost for that item that we sold, so that we can reduce the stock by that amount. So let's say, so on the same date, so this transaction has 4 entries. Okay, so here stock is reducing, so we have to credit it. But goods sold. So here we have stock. Stock is under current asset, right? It's reducing, so we have to credit it. So let's say the cost of that product is, let's say 6,000. Sorry, it's 6,000. Now, what will be the other debit entry? It will be the cost of sales. Okay, you have to know the cost of the product that you sold, so that you can determine the gross profit on that sales or the net profit on that sales. Okay, so let's see. So 20th January 2025. So here is 2025, not 2024. 2025 goods sold. So this transaction is having 4 entries, so it will be cost of goods sold. So let me use abbreviation. Cost of goods sold. It's an expenses, right? You want to know the cost, the amount that is spent on that. Sorry, it will not be expenses. There should be a group for that. Okay, so here I have to do a group for that. it's a separate thing. It's not the main groups, but for trading purposes we have to get it. So cost of goods sold, it's not part of the main elements of financial accounting, but for the purpose of that drop down menu, let me add it. Okay, so we have it here, cost of goods sold, debit 6,000. Now we are saying, let's say on 1st February 2025 we sold, maybe purchased motor vehicle by cash. So here we have cash is being affected by the transaction. Cash is under current assets. Let's say the amount is 5,000, let's assume. Okay, so the same date, purchased motor vehicle by cash. So we have motor vehicle, right? Don't worry, in my upcoming video or subsequent video I'll teach you how to do data entry form. Okay, so if you have not subscribed to the channel, do that so that when I upload that video you know how to do it. Okay, in order to facilitate the entry of transaction into this journal entry. Okay, so we create a form and link it to that. So subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon so that you get notification when I do that video and upload it on the channel. If you don't understand anything, to leave them in the comment section and I'll attend to you. Okay, so let's continue. So motor vehicle is under fixed assets. So here I made a mistake. Cash is reducing, you have to credit it for the double entry principle. I know you've identified that error. So here I have 5,000. So assuming this is the transaction that we made for 2025, we've entered it in the journal entry. How do we extract individual account from this? Okay, this complex entries. In natural business setting, you might have a very lengthy transaction for a particular year. So how do you extract individual account from that using Excel? So that is what I'm going to show you in the rest of the video. So stay tuned, make sure you watch the video till the end. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe for me and comment, share on my videos. Thank you. So let's continue. Now, for us to extract it, we have to do a pivot table. So let's select everything here, then under insert we go to pivot table. Okay, follow me carefully, click on that. Now to give you a name, okay, journal entry, table name, you can rename it. So let me say, let's make a journal entry. Okay, Now click on this new worksheet. Okay, then click OK. Sorry, I made a mistake here. Let me redo it again. So you select this one, pivot table, new sheet. Okay, so it has been extracted for us. Let me bring this one here. I name it journal entry. No, it's not journal entry. Sorry, we have it journal ledger. Okay, so these are the individual accounts. Don't forget that journal ledger. So we have it here. So now click any of the pivot table, click any section of it. Now under design, report layout, show in a tabular form, go there again, then select repeat all item labels. Okay, now here under subtotal, do not select. Okay, so here select do not show subtotals. Okay, let's click on that here to okay, so here you can change the design. Let's add what you have to. So here you select this, the date. I think we need the description. Then we will need the account. Then we need the account type, right? We need the account type. Okay, so just select this one. Let me extend it. Let me extend it small. Let me extend it small. Okay, so this is what we have now. Now come to the debit, add it, then right click on that. So I click on that and go to vary field setting, click on that, go to NAMA format. We select NAMA, use 1000 separator and click OK. Okay. The same thing, you choose the credit, click on that, go to vary field setting, go to NAMA format, go to NAMA, use 1000 separator, select that one, click OK. So we have that. So you can see we have our beautiful individual accounts. Okay, we have not done. We have to do some formatting on that. So the description of the transaction is here. If you don't want it, you can take it out. Okay, if you don't want it, you can take it out. Let's see, you add a total to it, right? So select any section of the pivot table. So under design, under home, go to insert, then insert calculated field, right? The field name is right balance. Now what will be the formula? Equal to debit minus the credit, right? Okay, so so we have it here, very neat and nice, right? So here we have our individual table. So now somebody asks, how will I know a balance for a particular account? For you to know the balance for a particular account, you have to add a slider. Okay, a slicer anywhere in the table. Go to pivot table analyzer, then insert slicer, click on that. Then what do you want? I think you want the account, right? We do want the account, we don't want the account type. Okay, can bring it here. Now if I select capital, you see we have the capital account, the balance on that. We have cash account. You see the increasing balance. You could see the transaction that went through the accounts. If I select cost of goods sold, you see what has happened. You can just take this figure and take it to your trading account, motor vehicle account. You see what is happening. You know what happened to the account. Sales, the total sales for the year. SK Limited, you know the person's account, and so on and so forth. So here, let's add one thing to it. Equal to, equal to, then the account. Select this one, enter. Okay, it's okay. Let's format it. So if I said cash, I have cash account, cost of goods sold, have it there. This blank space, it will show stock. You know your closing stock, what is left. So this is how we can create an automated general ledger in Excel. What is left now is how to extract trial balance. So let's see how we can do it. Just click on this, move, to the end, create a copy, and click OK. Okay, so we have a copy of this. Okay, so here what you can do, click here, trial balance. We don't have date, we don't have date in it, right? We don't have date, we don't have description, but we have accounts. We don't have you don't have balance, right? So this is what we have for trial balance. A typical trial balance looks like this, right? You have the accounts, or better still, you can name it details. Okay, we don't want this, so click on that, it will go. Okay, we don't want that. So here you can name it trial balance. I think we don't want the account type. The account type, we have to take it off. Okay, so that is that. Have it nicely. You can take off the, let me see, the view. You can take off the grid lines to look perfectly like this. If you want it, you can bring it. Okay, so I think let me do small editing. Take it off. So we have debit side, we have credit side. So this is how a trial balance looks like. Very neat, easy to do in Excel. You have the individual accounts here. If you want to see all of them, just click on that, it will go. So if you want to know the individual account, just click on the slicer and it will show. If you don't want to see one account, if you want to see all of the account together, just click on this and it will go. Right? Very easy to do. This is the journal entry. We use it to generate the general ledger. From the general ledger, we extract our trial balance. Now this way I will end this video. In the next, or in my next video, I will show you how to create an automated data entry form that can be linked to this particular journal, so that you don't do it manually like this. Just enter everything in the form and it will be seen over here. Okay, easy and simple to do. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, do well and subscribe to the channel, so that if I upload that video, you'll be the first person to watch. Thank you very much. If you don't understand anything, leave them in the comment section, share my video, and see you soon.